The story of the movie starts with a girl named Malaysia, who is an avid reader and loves to immerse herself in different stories. Now, she is narrating the tale of Cat Morris, who is having a conversation with the villagers. The villagers are extremely frustrated with the presence of rats, and they all urge Morris to get rid of them. Morris explains that there are too many rats for him to handle alone, but he knows someone who can help. That person is Geet, who has the ability to control the rats by playing a flute. As Geet walks past the villagers, they are astonished to see all the rats obediently following him. Geet leads the rats to the river and stops there, causing all the rats to fall into the water, while still under his control. The villagers are overjoyed with Geet's work and reward him with a generous amount of money. The scene changes and reveals that the rats have actually emerged from the water on the other side of the canal, and Geet rushes towards them. Some time passes and Cat Morris also arrives at the same location as the rats. This indicates that all these people are working together. They are staging this drama to earn money. Geet himself brings some rats to the villagers and charges them a hefty sum when the rats become a nuisance. Now, sitting together, a rat steps forward and tells Morris that what they are doing is wrong. They should not deceive people. The rat suggests finding an island where everyone can live harmoniously. Morris reveals that he has already discussed this idea with his friends and knows about such an island. However, the problem is that they need boats to reach the island, which requires more money. Therefore, everyone must continue working until they have enough money to buy a boat. In reality, Morris is still lying and has no knowledge of any island. He simply wants everyone to work together. After much contemplation, all the rats agree with Morris, and they set off towards their new destination, following a new plan devised by him. Then the scene changes and we are taken back to Malaysia, where it becomes clear that Morris is deceiving them. It is revealed that they will soon face a major problem. The scene shifts again, this time to the mayor of a city who is rewarding 2 rat catchers for their excellent work. However, the mayor is still concerned because despite the absence of rats in the town, their food is mysteriously disappearing. Just as he expresses his worry, the boss man arrives. He angrily approaches the table and tells the mayor that it is not their responsibility to catch food thieves. They are just catch the rats of the city. The mayor is also afraid of seeing the boss man. In another scene, showed this time to Morris and rats who are making their way to that town through a tunnel. As soon as they arrive, everyone becomes anxious because there are no signs of rats. The leader of the rats warns everyone to be cautious, but they ignore the warning and stay away. The scene then shows Morris and Geet entering the town through the gate, but they too are concerned by the absence of people. Morris leads Geet to a room where they unexpectedly encounter Malaysia. Morris engages in conversation with Malaysia, and to their surprise, she is not astonished by the talking cat. When they inquire why she is not surprised, Malaysia explains that she has read many stories and believes in everything that can happen in this world. However, the story doesn't end there. Malaysia is much wiser than they had anticipated. She reveals that she knows about their rat operation but assures them that she will keep their secret in the city. Malaysia discloses that she is the mayor's daughter, and they are all worried about the rapid disappearance of their town's food. She expresses her desire to uncover the truth behind it all and requests their assistance in solving the mystery. And they also agreed with Malaysia. Then the scene changes, and it shows the boss man eating foods in a strange way. He tells his people that he has sensed the arrival of new rats in the town and demands to have them brought in front of him immediately. In the meantime, the rats are shown lying. A lot of advanced traps appear in front of them. The rats do not recognize these traps, and the leader of the rats gets caught in one of them. Now, Malaysia brings Geet and Morris to the rat catcher shop because she suspects these rat catchers. They start secretly scouting the area. Malaysia accidentally opens a secret door, leading them to a secret underground area. Then Geet enter into this secret room. Morris and Malaysia follow behind. They are surprised to find that this underground area is very big, and one of the rooms is filled with a lot of food. Malaysia realizes that the food in their city is disappearing and suspects that the boss man is behind it. However, they don't know why he is doing this. Now, they have to find this answer. Morris hears the sound of his rats moving forward and sees that all the rats are bringing a trap together, with their leader trapped inside. After a lot of trouble, Malaysia manages to pull the leader out of the trap. But their troubles are not over yet. Then suddenly the rat catchers arrive and attack them. The rat catchers quickly capture everyone except Morris, who manages to escape. After some time, Morris returns, and with the help of his fellow rats, he frees Malaysia and Geet from the clutches of the rat catchers. Now, all the rats are very happy to meet Malaysia for the first time. The rats inquired Malaysia about the island where everyone lives together. Malaysia informed them that the island is merely a fictional tale and not a reality. As soon as she revealed the truth, Morris' lie was exposed. Prior to this, Morris had claimed to know about the island and expressed the need for a boat to reach it. This lie angered all the rats. However, Morris clarified that he had lied to ensure their unity and togetherness. Eventually, everyone understood Morris' intentions and reconciled with him. Unfortunately, one mouse's heart was broken, leading her to leave while crying. Her husband followed suit to console her. After their departure, Morris and Geet realized that another rat was missing. Malaysia approached the rat catchers and threatened them with poison, demanding the truth about the missing rat. The scene cuts to the mouse, who is now in a creepy tunnel, feeling scared and sensing someone following her. Suddenly, numerous hands emerge and pull her inside. Her husband, who is trailing behind, witnesses this shocking scene. With the assistance of the rat catchers, Malaysia and Geet discover the whereabouts of their lost rat. In order to save it, the other rats decide to leave the area. The frightened rat catchers disclose to Malaysia and Geet that their boss has more sinister plans beyond catching rats. They reveal that a significant threat looms and the secret lies hidden in the jungle. The scene shifts to Maurice, a greedy cat attempting to escape with some money at the first opportunity. Unbeknownst to the rats, they had found their lost rat, but they were unaware of the disappearance of their companion mouse. In any case, a house in the middle of the jungle is shown, where a man lives. He possesses a pipe that allows him to control all the animals. Geet and Malaysia secretly observe this. Meantime, the scene changes and we see the boss man, who is confronted by a rat that witnessed his companion mouse disappear. The boss man proposes that they work together, but the rat refuses because he already works with Maurice. The boss man demands to know the whereabouts of his companion, and to everyone's surprise, he retrieves the mouse from his coat. The rat is astonished to see that his companion is unharmed, yet still under the boss man's control. Just then, Maurice enters the scene and rescues his two companion mice from the boss man, fleeing with them. In another scene, Malaysia and Geet attempt to steal the man's pipe at his house. However, as Geet takes the pipe, the man wakes up and swiftly captures Geet, rendering him unconscious. When Geet regains consciousness, he finds Malaysia engaged in a futile fight with the man. The man easily defeats them both, reclaims his pipe, and hypnotizes them with its power, intending to kill them under his control. Before he can harm them, a robotic rat from Malaysia distracts the man by entering his pants. This distraction allows Malaysia and Geet to break free from his control and turn the tables on him, trapping him in his own scheme. Now, Malaysia and Geet swiftly dash towards the town without wasting any time. However, we discover that Morris has realized the danger lurking in this city, not only for himself, but also for his innocent mice. Consequently, he flees the city with all his companion mice. While they are running, they witness the boss man exerting a strange magical force, pulling all the mice in the world towards him. Morris's companion mice also get caught in this strange power, prompting them to seek help from Malaysia. Without hesitation, Maurice rushes towards the jungle. Along the way, he encounters Geet and Malaysia, whom he narrates the entire story about the boss man. In order to assist, Geet and Malaysia join him in confronting the boss man with the pipe. Geet intends to control the boss man using the pipe, but encounters difficulty in playing it properly. In the midst of this, the boss man attacks Malaysia, rendering her unconscious. Now, the boss man begins to attract all the mice towards him, growing into a colossal giant as they enter his body. Meanwhile, Geet tries to revive Malaysia. Once she regains consciousness, Malaysia encourages Geet not to lose hope and assures him that he can resolve the situation. With newfound motivation, Geet confidently plays the pipe once again. This time, it works perfectly. All the mice come under Geet's control, causing them to escape from the boss man's body and ultimately leading to his demise. But this is not the end. After all of that, we finally witness some mice holding hands. Their tails were intertwined. In the center, there was a blue magical object pulsating like a heart. This magical object was controlling all of them, making all the mice come together as one. The power of this magical object was so immense that it could stop time when people laid eyes on it. However, the brave mouse attempted to destroy the magical object, but his efforts were in vain as the magical object ended up killing him. Witnessing the death of his fellow mouse, Maurice summoned the courage to confront the magical object. With bravery, he managed to shatter the magical object, but at the cost of his own life. Everyone was saddened by this turn of events. Maurice's soul then encountered the Angel of Death, who informed him that he had used up 4 of his 9 lives, leaving him with only 5 lives remaining. Maurice was content with this revelation and requested the Angel of Death to take 2 of his lives in exchange for reviving his brave companion. The Angel of Death granted his wish. Witnessing this, everyone rejoiced. Malaysia and Geet had united, bringing joy to all. Malaysia closed the book, revealing that the story she had been narrating was not about Maurice, but about the characters in the book, including herself. With a happy ending to the story, the movie came to a close. I hope you all enjoyed it and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching and subscribing to our channel.